What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Icing the Puck. Everybody, listen right now. If you're listening to us on Spotify, I need you to pause this episode. I need you to go to your search bar. I need you to search and queue up Freebird and play it all the way through, because USA are gold medal champions of the world. They're the best hockey team in the entire world. It's true. America owns hockey now. Jordan, what's up, man? How are you doing?
I'm good, and they may or may not have heard Freebird at the beginning of this podcast. We'll see.
Whoa.
We'll find out. But
I hope, man. That'd be great.
I'm good, brother. This Olympic hockey has been awesome, and I'm sad that it's over, but I'm ready to get back to regular hockey too. You know, I mean, and it's like a couple days, and then it's like right back into it.
Yeah, I'm in that same boat too. The Olympics has been great. It's something that you and I have not experienced since we've been hockey fans.
Yeah.
And what a tournament it's been, and how great that we get to experience our country win gold. You know, it's
Never a
incredible
doubt.
feeling.
Never a doubt.
Literally, if you go back like 3 episodes ago, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah. Canada can have the Four Nations, bro. USA
Yeah.
will take the gold.
Four Nations, really, if you think about it, it was just an Olympic warm-up.
Sort of.
It was like an Olympic warm-up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that'd be cool if they did like another thing like Four Nations, but included more. But I guess they don't have enough like NHL players to make full rosters of all these other countries. That's why. But
Like an 8 nations or something.
yeah, just like nations face off or something like that instead of Four Nations, just like nations or whatever. But you know, they would have to put non-NHL players on there.
Yeah, you know, this is actually like a good way that we get to start this episode, because I've been seeing that a lot of comments, a lot of people on the internet saying that basically, you know, we've had Four Nations, we've had Olympics now, okay, and it's set the bar so much higher for us. And if we just go back to the All-Star break, like, it's just going to be so mediocre and nobody's going to want to watch it. But my opinion and counter argument to that is almost like it's special because we've gotten it like every so often. Like, does that make sense? Like, I feel like if we had it every year, it would diminish the value of like an international tournament.
Yeah. Oh, it would. Yeah, it would lose the magic.
Yeah,
Kind of thing.
I think so.
I mean, I also it's also the All-Star break is not normally like 3 weeks long, whatever.
Yeah, it's like a weekend.
So,
it's 1
yeah.
week and a weekend. So
Yeah. So, I mean, even Four Nations was like just under 2 weeks, wasn't it?
I think it was about 2 weeks. I think they had
Yeah.
a couple days off as if like
Yeah.
mimicking an All-Star break, and then they jumped into Four Nations.
Yeah. But also it's like they played like 2 games a day, basically.
Yeah.
Or they like 2 teams, like 2 games happened
Yeah.
a day and then they alternated. But I mean, yeah, I agree with that. Like, I don't think having it happen all the time would be as entertaining. It's like, that's why they don't do the Olympics every year.
Yeah.
One, it costs a lot of money and takes a long time to prepare. But I mean, if you did it every year, it's just like loses what's special about it.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I don't know. I thought it was great this year. It was a nice treat. Once again, our team won gold. Our country won gold. Proud Americans here. If you saw our clip on TikTok, we are arrogant about it. We're going to stay arrogant about it. Canada's seething. This one, I don't know your name, but some guy posted in the comments. I wish I remembered his. I mean, I act like I can't bring it up. I'll shout you out, bro. I'll shout you out. I might as well, because.
Was he like hating on the comments? But
No.
You're gonna
It was
shout
a
him
sick
out?
comment.
Okay,
So it
good.
was brilliant insights on TikTok. Posted that in our comment section. It had me absolutely dying, dude.
Yeah,
It
I've
was
seen a couple of those
hilarious.
of like with the jerseys on and everything.
Yeah, man. That's funny stuff. But listen, man, let's break down this game, because if you were like us and you woke up at 7 a.m. to watch this, you were in for a treat. Something that started as a very, very defensive game, almost like a gridlock, you know, and very intense first period. And it was really that Matt Boldy breakaway that opened things up.
Yeah, and that as much as or as well as Canada played in the entire game, that moment right there showed not flaws in their team, but that was what had to happen to beat Canada. You had to have big mistakes and things like that from their top guys. I mean, that was Cale Makar and Devon Taves, two of the best defensemen and the best defensive pairing in the league.
Yeah.
I mean,
just toasted by Mount
yeah,
Orley.
I mean, literally, like they didn't stand a chance. Like there was just that was terrible. That was a terrible, and then it happened again at the end in overtime. I mean, but yeah, the game started off kind of slow. It was pretty even at the beginning, and then Canada turned it up. They
that
out
second
of nowhere
period
just went crazy mode.
Yeah.
However, they couldn't capitalize on the moments that they needed to, and like their 5-on-3 that they had in the second period.
In absolutely insane. I remember when that penalty came up. I believe it was Hughes that took that second penalty, right?
Mm-hmm. It was no. That was later. That was in the third period.
Okay, yeah.
It was
I know it's slipping my mind.
Man, who was it now? Anyway, it was a 5-on-3 for for over a minute that they had. And
it was a minute 30 of 5-on-3. I'm pretty sure it's pretty quick.
And they decided to channel their inner Avalanche and just pass the puck around and not do anything with it.
Well, like talking about this, like obviously, like Canada's first power play unit is terrifying. Like on paper, like in reality, like it's disgusting. Even without Crosby, it's freaky, because they just sub in Celebrini. And like, I remember in Four Nations last year, like that Canada power play was ridiculous, like almost unstoppable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this year in the Olympics, it's been a little different. It's kind of what you say. They dance a little too much. They get a little too cute with the power play. Like, I feel like it's a little too much setting up and trying to rely on the big shot, the one-timer from either McKinnon or, Celebrini. And it hasn't played out to how they wanted it to, and to add to that, like, obviously, the U.S. has an undeniable PK this Olympics. Did it end at 100%? Oh my gosh. Well, see, that's how you win. That's how you win international tournaments like this. You just kill off every power play that comes your way. And I gotta say real quick, we're jumping all over the place, but hell of a coaching job by Mike Sullivan. We have been talking down on you so hard this year, and for good reason. The Rangers are hot garbage, but you get this guy to represent his country, and he is locking down, arguably the best team in the world. I mean, not anymore, but like what everybody thought was the best team in the world. So pretty crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I think it goes to show deeper issues with the teams that he's been coaching this past. I mean, we know he's a good coach. I mean, he, just recently took. I mean, I say recently, but when he was with the Penguins, 2 Stanley Cups back to back. I mean, that's hard to do.
Yeah.
And then I think there's deeper issues with the teams that he's been forced to coach or had to coach these past couple of years. And I don't think it necessarily goes all on him. I mean, if you take it from me, I was saying he was going to win the Coach of the Year award at the beginning of the year.
That's right.
Before the season. Because I was like, this dude's a good coach. Like, he knows what he's doing. Mm-hmm. So I don't think necessarily it's as much a coaching issue in his case, but it's also different too. I mean, he's coaching all of the guys on the team are the best players on their respective teams.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, for the most part, there's some controversy in there of other things, but anyway, it's a different. It's different levels of coaching. I mean, a lot of it's not just necessarily like he doesn't need to do as much. I don't think. I think it's he does his part, but a lot of these guys are like on ice coaches themselves in a lot of their teams. So they direct a lot and they do a lot themselves, which I think lends to being coached better by your overall head coach, because he knows who is good at what and can let them coordinate it with themselves a little bit, and I think it makes them more confident too.
Yeah.
And I don't think Canada had bad coaching at all.
No, not
either.
at all.
Canada had really good coaching as well. But I mean, I think there's a bigger reason than coaching that US came out on top, and it's that Hellebuyck finally showed up when it mattered, bro.
Yeah, we could talk about the goalies. Connor Hellebuyck has proven us all wrong. Okay, and maybe it just took, not playing for the Winnipeg Jets. Maybe he hates Canada so much that he purposely loses for the Jets in the playoffs.
Could be. I was gonna say
Yeah.
he's finally playing. He's finally playing like
Something that cares
good
about.
hockey when it matters, whatever. Not playing like a like a fifth rounder like he is, bro.
Dude, there's a video of them partying in the locker room after, and Trump called, and they're like,
He was
he's
supposed to
like,
be at the game. He canceled.
yeah, I know, but he was like, your goalie played not so bad, not so bad. And like you hear Matthew Tkachuk, he's like, Helly, say hi. He goes, hey Don.
Well, that's right, because Matthew Tkachuk, bro, he knows
He's like
Trump.
homies with Trump.
Yeah, because he's been to the White House twice now, hasn't he?
Yeah, dude, they're like homies, dude. You see Cash Patel in the locker room?
What?
You didn't see that video? Dude, Cash
What?
Patel was there, bro. He's partying, like drinking with them.
Like the
The FBI director. Yeah, bro. This is not a political show at all, by the way. Just this is like literally what was happening.
that's so
But-
random. But what is he doing there? Doesn't he have better things to do?
I guess not, bro. He's
Doesn't he have more
partying.
important things to do? There's like a war going on in Mexico right now, so he doesn't have like better things to worry
Dude.
about.
I mean, hey man, everybody needs a vacation. He probably uses PTO, bro. He probably has a little bit built up, It's hilarious. But no, yeah. Back to the goalies. Hellebuck was an absolute wall. I mean, that stick save behind the legs is like probably one of the best saves I've ever seen in my life.
That's an American goalie trait right there. You know who else has an amazing save like that? Otter, bro.
He does, man.
He's got a couple of them.
He does.
But
Otter's
it's just
a
like
real
that's
one.
the American special by the goaltenders.
Man, Otter, I'm kind of glad he didn't end up starting any of these games, bro. Hellebuck has gotten us through here in the Olympics. So, yeah, he was an absolute force. He made, honestly, more saves than he needed to. Like, this guy really saved the whole game. I mean, I would call him the MVP. Who won MVP?
Let's Connor McDavid.
I'm just now finding this out for the first time. I'm just not hearing this.
Here's the Canada hockey bias coming in and all this stuff. It's like, if he was the MVP, he would have won it for his team.
100%. 100%. I'm steering this in a different direction after you said that. Shout out my boy Matt Lips Puck and Chirps on TikTok. He posted a video and it got me thinking, and now that you're bringing this up, he says, is it finally time for us to start talking about Connor McDavid's legacy? Like, can we start, like, questioning what's going on with this guy? Like, is he as good of a player as we really think? Go ahead. The floor is yours.
I mean,
I asked you the question.
I don't think that he's unskilled. Like, he's like really skilled.
We're talking legacy. We're not talking skill.
I know, exactly. And that's where it's like, there's a difference between being like a high skill player and like, I don't even know like what the right word to use for it is. Like, he's kind of like there, like he's like not too good, but like his play just doesn't go with other people. I mean, he does decent with Edmonton because he's been there so long, because he's spent his entire career there, so it's like, so everybody can kind of grow around it and maybe make it work. But like, as you throw him in, he does well. Like, he did really well. Like, he got MVP because he has
all
like
those points. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. I mean, he beat the record for the most points by an NHL player in the Olympics.
Yeah.
I mean, but I don't know. I mean, do you equate being the best ever to play like hockey? Do you not get that label unless you win all these awards, like the Stanley Cup or whatever?
Like,
I mean, there's great hockey players that never won the Stanley Cup.
He's kind of like for all of our football fans out there, he's kind of like the Aaron Rodgers of hockey. Like, but Aaron Rodgers has a ring, but like super high skill. I mean, Rodgers can make any throw. McDavid could score in any way. He could assist a play in any way, And, it's like they have this high skill level, but when it comes to being, and yes, maybe people are going to shred me in the comments if this is a clip, but maybe it's time to question McDavid's leadership and his ability
100%.
to show up in big moments. Like, because let's recap. He's lost 2 Stanley Cups in a row as a captain of the Edmonton Oilers. And yes, it's a team sport, okay? It's not 100% Connor McDavid's fault in Edmonton. We all know that. We're not getting into that this episode, okay?
They can't get away with
Every episode. Remember we took a break like 2 weeks ago, though. But and then he wins Four Nations. He scores the golden goal in Four Nations. So props to him there. But once again,
Call it
that
the
is
winning
like,
goal.
yeah,
The winning
that is
goal.
like a warm up. Okay. The Olympics, Crosby goes down. He's named captain. Like, that's a big deal. I don't think people realize how like valuable and heavy that weighs on this situation. Like naming a captain that quickly. And it was almost like it was a no-brainer that it was going to be McDavid.
I mean, yeah, he was already one of the alternates. I mean,
Well, yeah, I know, but still, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, but that's a big, like, does that add more pressure? I mean, I would think it does. You know?
yeah, I mean,
And then another question to ask is like, if Crosby played today, would today have been a different story?
I think Canada looked better without him than with him.
Really?
They looked, well, they played differently. I mean, they did play differently, and I think it's, I don't know if better's the right word for it, but they played maybe faster, maybe a little more,
Yeah.
maybe a little more aggressively.
Yeah.
But
that
I mean,
leadership. If
yeah,
they had
no,
that leadership
I
on
would
the ice
definitely,
today.
I would take Crosby being on the team and being playing a little bit more conservatively than not having him.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah.
I personally think Crosby is that much of an impact player. If you had him today, you know,
Yeah.
there's a chance Canada could win.
I am 100% subscribed to you have to have a good captain and a good leadership to have a successful team.
And that's exactly what USA had. A good captain, good leadership.
In that, yes. For USA, he was. He is not a good captain for Canada, for the Maple Leafs.
Awesome.
Mainly because they're holding him back, bro. They're holding him back.
The Leafs are holding him back. Set my boy Austin free. Come to Dallas. We'd take you. No problem. No questions asked. But yeah, Canada, I mean, you know, the McDavid thing, it's like, you know, and you see this obviously with the famous clip from the 2024 Cup of him raging.
I was
going to
bring that up, actually. I was going to bring that up.
Yeah.
I think that's like, everybody was like, when that video came out and like, it was going around on the internet when it was like first happened, or like when it first aired, everybody in the comments like, yeah, this is such good leadership. Like, this is how you're supposed to. I was like, he's kind of just throwing a temper tantrum. Like, that's not good leadership. He's just like, that's not good leadership. I mean, he was yelling for no reason. Like, you think those guys don't know they need to focus and lock in and, you know, do what they need to do? Like, saying that, like, yelling that like that is that's not gonna change anybody's attitude. If anything, it's gonna make them mad at you and be like, who's this guy? Like, maybe he should take his own advice, kind of thing.
Well, me personally, like, if I have if I have a leader, okay, we're trying to accomplish something. I want a guy who, in any situation, you know, I want a guy who's calm and collected, because usually, like, I mean, if I'm like on that team, like whether it's the Oilers or maybe, you know, like a player who's new to the Olympic roster, and I'm not saying we don't know if Connor McDavid had a moment like this at the Olympics, obviously. But, like, let's just say Edmonton, like, those young guys in the Cup that year, guys who have never, like, sniffed greatness like that. And you have the guy who's supposed to be the best player in the NHL, supposed to be the best player on your team, the leader of your team, and he's the one getting out and having a tantrum because they're losing. Like, it's usually the other way around. You know what I mean? It would be the other guys freaking out. The leader is telling you, hey, hang in there. We got this. We can come out of this, you know?
Yeah, like leadership and like motivation and like yelling is one thing, but like
crying,
it's used for like hyping up the team,
yeah,
and like promoting what they're doing well, like getting them motivated, like really hyped up for what they need to do. Like, that's kind of thing. Like, you know, yell and highlight the positive. Mm-hmm. This dude's just like yelling at them like generic, like, do better.
He's pouting. He's essentially throwing a temper tantrum in the locker room, you know, and once again, we're not saying that he did that here in the Olympics, because we don't know what the locker room looked like before the game, between periods, whatever, you know. But, I mean, you need a guy who could, and I would trust Sidney Crosby to be that guy. And I'm sure Sid was in the locker room and all that, you know, but still, like, I don't know. It's, yeah.
I mean, I've never really. I mean, I have no context or basis for this or whatever. But like Crosby seems more of like the not like not outgoing, but he's like the quiet, reserved, like the like when you see him, you're like you point at him, you're like that's Sidney Crosby, you
Yeah.
know, and like even with the guys on his team, it's like when he starts talking, like everybody stops talking, and like you're gonna listen to what he says.
Well,
He doesn't need to yell at you. He doesn't like he just like he like tells you what it is, and like that's the fact.
also, let's go off of what we started this conversation with. Look at Crosby's legacy. Okay, he's won 3 Stanley Cups. He's won an MVP. He's won gold. Like, multiple times. He's won gold twice, I believe. This is like
Is it?
2010 and 2014. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But this is like, I don't know. It's like, obviously the McDavid is a guy who has been at the big moment but has never won it. Like, I mean, once again, yeah, 4 nations, but like, I don't know. It's maybe like, dare I say, McKinnon would have been a better captain? Like, maybe.
I don't necessarily know. I don't necessarily know about that. I don't think McKinnon. I'm also like the guy that will come out and say it. I don't think McKinnon should ever be the captain of the Avs.
Yeah,
I don't think he wants to
we've
be.
talked about this. We've talked about
I don't think he wants to be. He's not the right fit for it. That's not what he does. He's an alternate captain. Like that's enough. Like because it's like shit. Like we can't not give him like an A or whatever. But he's like the right hand man. Like the dude you just like send him on his own. Like he does his own thing. Like he just like you're just like I don't need to worry about him because I know what he's doing is right.
Yeah.
Like he's like so out of my mind. Like he's my backup if I need him, like whatever, but you don't have to worry about him. But he's not the guy to like go out there and motivate the other guy. Like his idea of being if he was the captain, nobody would have any sugar, no PB&Js, bro. He'd be like, "Did you hit your protein goal today?"
He's like, "Do I see you eating chips?"
He's like, "You want to run Fortnite no build later?" Like,
McKinnon seems like the kind of guy like, like you and the boys are getting together, you want to chill, and McKinnon would be like, what we should do, like, before we chill, we should go on, like, a 5-mile run. Like, he brings up, like, some out-of-pocket plans that nobody wants to do, but then you're like, nah, man, like, I don't want to do that. And he goes, why not?
yeah,
Like,
and then when everybody says
yourself?
no, he goes and does it himself and then comes back.
He's like, I'm going to be late tonight, actually. Like, I have to, like, do important things, Which, I mean, he gets paid to do those things. So, like, yeah, props to him. But
I mean, he is like the definition of locked in all the time.
Yeah. Well, that's why he's the best player in the world.
Except for when he's doing the wave at the Olympics. But that's whatever.
He knows how to have fun.
And getting handed a stuffed animal.
Everybody go watch that clip. It's the best clip of the Olympics.
I'm gonna be honest, those guys have so much more like self-control. I would have just like
I would have ripped it up and thrown it.
Yeah, that shit would have been launched. I don't even know what it is. And it's some like I know what it is. It's a marketing ploy to get people to buy a little stuffed plushie thing that's Olympic branded so they can make more money.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, my favorite Olympian has this because they won a medal. Like, I need to go get one.
But the Olympics are just so soft now, dude. Like, and that's a whole rant for another day, but it's just ridiculous. Stuffed animals. Like, what better way, like, more of a terrible way to shove it in the silver medal, like, winner's face? And the silver medal is such, like, a participation trophy.
I mean, honestly, I'd rather win bronze than silver.
That's what dude, me and my father-in-law were talking about this. Like, at least you play a game for bronze, Silver is just like, congrats.
It's a consolation. Bronze is a consolation prize. Like that's what it is. Like silver is like a consolation. Bronze is like you got to battle for it till the end. Like I'm making it. Like I'm one of the top 3. Silver is just like, oh yeah, here you go. You're here too. Like you lost. Like here you go. Like damn. Yeah. They should they change it, dude? What if they change it? So instead of a bronze medal game between the bottom teams, they play each other, right? And they go to the bronze medal game, and the team that came like that lost the gold medal game plays the team that goes and they play, and then that team wins silver, and then the third place wins bronze. So like you could go to the gold medal game, lose, and then still get bronze and not even silver. Honestly, that might be the move.
That would be crazy.
Yeah,
I kind of like it. I
That
kind of
makes it a
like
little.
it.
I feel like it makes it a little more competitive because you're like, if I'm not
You
going to
got
win
to earn
first, I'm
that
going to win. I'm going to
silver.
win second. I mean,
Mhm.
they did earn the silver. Like, not going to lie. Like, I'm not trying to say, but like, also like, it make it maybe sting a little less. But you have to also play one extra game.
Yeah,
Imagine
100%.
losing the gold and then being like, now
You
I got to
still
go.
got to play
I got to
though.
go play for maybe. So
I know your morale is just torn, but
yeah,
like you got to do this.
the amount of time like when Canada lost, there was like they were just sitting there, like none of them moved for like
Yeah.
10 minutes, dude.
Dude,
They were
it's
just
devastating. Like,
yeah.
like the empathetic side of me was like looking at them like,
Yeah. And they had
dude,
plenty of time to do it too, because that's how long it took to set everything up for the medals. Like they just like they didn't know what to do.
when I saw that, like, so whenever USA, like, all of the players were standing there, like, like when they're standing on the carpet getting ready for the gold, like, I thought I don't know, like I said, this is my first Olympics. So I thought they stood there and they get their gold, and then Canada would come back out and get their silver or something.
No, they
Bro,
do it
Canada just
first.
had to watch.
Well, I
It's
mean, Canada had already
crazy.
gotten their silvers. I don't know why they didn't. I don't know why they stayed.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would have pieced out. Also, the other thing I think is kind of weird, and I think there might be I don't know, not controversy to it, but I don't get it. So like all the other sports, they don't make them give away. They don't make them not have their American flags with them. Like all these other sports, and when they're getting the medals, like they're allowed to have their flags and all that stuff with them. They took them all away. They're like, you're not allowed. For like when they were handing them the medals and
Yeah.
like presenting them, like all these other ones, like they a lot of them, not all of them did, but a lot of them had their American flags at the same time. It's like, why did they do
Yeah, I
that?
didn't even notice that really.
I would have,
until
if that was me, I would have been like, no,
I'm keeping
been
it.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, the flag draped on the back was sick. Like skating around with the flag draped on the back, man. That's awesome.
I'm glad that they had so many of them prepared. Like,
Oh yeah.
love it.
Oh yeah.
Love it.
But I feel like we just talked about all of Canada's weaknesses. We need to talk about USA's strengths and what helped them to win this game. What helped our country to topple Goliath here. I got to say real quick, of all the controversy behind this roster, obviously we won the gold, so I take it back. And like,
I mean, I don't think you need to take it back. I mean, I
No,
still
I
think
ta-
I
I
still think
take-
this team could have been better.
no, I take it back because we had 100% on the PK. And that is because of the roster selections of the guys that were on the PK. Like the Trocheks, the JT Miller that actually showed up because he's playing for his country. It happened in Four Nations last year. Like,
He's playing for a team that's like decent, like that's actually good. He's like, oh man, I can actually,
Yeah.
if I do something that actually matters.
The Jake Sandersons, like all these names that made it, that were maybe like, oh, where's the Robo or the Caulfield? Like, this is the group that had the grit to do it. And maybe they saw Robo and Caulfield and they said these guys could score a bunch of goals, but what else can they do? What can they do for us that we need here in this tournament?
That's fair. Yeah.
And hell of an effort by this team today. I mean, it's funny. Today I didn't have a doubt that they were going to lose. Like, I knew they were going to win. I knew it was going to happen.
From the moment they scored first,
Yeah.
I was like, this game might go to overtime. I was like, but this team is winning this game.
Yeah, 100%. And man, dude, this group has stuck tight, and they really haven't changed the lines up that much. Like it's been the same guys playing with each other.
Yeah, there's been a couple changes here and there,
but
but mostly from due to like shift length and stuff like that,
Mhm.
not because of like permanent changes.
yeah,
And they had a couple like cool combinations and kind of changed up combinations after some of the PKs as well because of the guys that are on the PK. But yeah, I mean, it's the team, and that's the hard part of looking at. It's like, yes, they could have been better in certain areas with other players, like to your point, but also they sacrificed some of the goal scoring for better defensive side and better PKs. I guess obviously it was worth it. So I get
Well,
that.
And if you look at a lot of the games that have been played in the Olympics, like the USA games aren't the most high scoring, and that's because this is a team that's built on like tenacity. Like it's a group that sticks in the game no matter what. Like they could go down 2, they could go down 3. It doesn't matter. They still know that they're gonna win the game.
Well, and it goes to show, like, I had confidence in the team, like I said, but this was not their best game. Like
No,
they did,
it
like
wasn't.
a lot of them did not play as well as they could have.
Yeah.
And some of them actually had a rough game. But at the end of the day, they it doesn't matter. They won, and that they had the support of each other, and they had the power of friendship.
The power of American pride and brotherhood.
Did you see the picture that Austin Matthews posted?
No.
It's like 11:30 at night, and he posted a picture. Him and Brady Kachuk were eating. They had a tray. They had like big bowls of pasta and a tray with like 10 chocolate cakes on it. Like chocolate, like brownie lava cakes.
That's hilarious. I mean,
yeah, it's like midnight in Italy. They have to fly out in the morning, and they're like,
when in Rome. I know it's not in Rome, but you know,
it's close enough. Same thing. They're basically the same.
It's all the same deal over there, you know. But I knew America was going to win last night. Me and the wife went to a nice Italian restaurant. You know, I was like, I gotta put myself in the same shoes as the fellas over there. You know. Got to know how they feel right now. They 100% stuffed their face, you know, while they're over there. Gained a couple pounds. But no, I mean
to be honest, some of the food looked pretty good.
Of course.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff they had. But, I mean, there's a couple other things I want to highlight from I thought this episode is just going to be us talking about USA mostly. But that's okay.
Well, hell yeah, dude.
We're allowed to. They won. Jack Hughes.
The man. Another guy who loves to show up when it's not for his team.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, getting his teeth broken and then.
I guarantee you if he was playing for the Devils and got his teeth broken, he'd be out for a month.
Well, he did. That's the same teeth that he broke like last year. That's
really?
why. Yeah, it's the exact same too. Yeah, that's probably why they broke, because those are like they were fake.
Hell of a post-game interview by him too.
I was going to say that. So it's like, yeah, he showed up, he got injured, stayed in the game. He scored the game-winning goal, gave an amazing interview. That's how you give an interview and represent your country right there. And then went out and partied and was carried around the lawn by his teammates blasting music on their Turtle Box speakers, bro. Those are good speakers.
Hell yeah.
Love Turtle Box.
Yeah, Jack Hughes, and honestly, like Quinn Hughes. If Hellebuyck isn't the MVP of this tournament, it's Quinn Hughes. You know, he has been on one, and he got the game-winning goal the other day against Sweden.
Yep.
You know, in overtime. So
yeah, maybe he finally, maybe now that he was a gold medal, it'll protect him from the ghosts.
Yeah, he's seeing ghosts everywhere. But yeah, no, seriously, Jack Hughes. I mean, incredible player, winning it for us today. Just like if I cracked my teeth like that, I just want to lay in bed. You know,
I've never done that, so I have no idea how that feels. But I can just kind of like when I think about it, I'm just like
yeah, sounds like
it's different. Like with hockey players, like they get their teeth knocking out a lot, like, but still, it's just like the broken in half one that gets me more than like just losing one.
Yeah, that's nuts, dude. But that's nuts.
Two other things I want to highlight that I think are, you know, super amazing and cool. Brock Nelson, third generation gold medalist,
setting big expectations for his son there.
yeah. I didn't know he has like such a big family. Like all of his family was there. Like he has like a bunch of kids, and yeah, it's awesome. Like kind of like have his own hockey like entire line of his family at one point, dude.
No, for real, that is crazy. Like third generation Olympian is crazy. Yeah, his great uncle won in the 60s, and then I believe
it was his grandfather.
Yeah, won in the 60s.
And then it was his uncle that won.
Okay,
in the 80s.
Yeah, the 80s. Yeah. Okay.
And now him.
That's crazy.
Super cool. Super amazing legacy. I really didn't know that much about Brock Nelson until he got traded to the Avs, and now like I'm on board. Like I was kind of hesitant. Like I was a little skeptical when they traded for him. I was like, you know, and then I watched him play, and dude, he is Mr. USA.
He is. Yeah. Iron Man player too, bro. He never quits. Never quits. I've always loved Brock Nelson.
Yeah. And then the other thing I want to talk about, which was really awesome to see, was the team including Johnny Gaudreau.
Incredible.
And his kids and his jersey and his entire family being there. Like that's what it's about, man. That's what it's about, man. It actually made me cry.
Like, dude, and then putting his kids in the picture, the gold medal picture, incredible.
Dude, that's what it's about. Like that's why those guys like they play for each other. Like they like that's what it was awesome, dude. It was just like there no hesitation from anybody on the team. Like obviously they all are like on board. I don't think anybody would be against it, but like, the amount of like guys that never even played with him, they
Yeah.
just knew him or whatever. It's like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And the cheers and like the stadium, even the Canadian fans who had just experienced that loss, like even those fans and everybody was all cheering for it, and it's just awesome. That just
Well,
goes to show, like, that's one of the best things about hockey.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's what makes
that
our
kind of
sport
stuff.
great right there, dude, is
Yeah.
the hockey community, like, is truly the best. Like, there's bad blood in the hockey community, but it's all in good sport, at least, and, like, every rivalry can get intense, but at the end of the day, like, I think all of us love the game so much that when it comes to a situation like that is so heartbreaking and tragic, it's like, you can't help but have respect for what USA did with that, and like, what it makes it so much bigger to what it means to win that gold. And it's, yeah, like you said, it's a brotherhood. Like it's powered by friendship. A lot of those guys, like, of course, the Kachucks were very, very close, especially Matthew Kachuk was very close with Johnny Gaudreau and his family. They played line mates in Calgary for like 5 years together. So, I mean, and then Werenski was like one of his best friends as well. Like, it's a big deal, man, So to take his jersey out there like that, they had a locker for him,
Yep.
you
Well, I
know.
mean, and I think the other thing to remember is like he would have been there. Like he would have
Oh, yeah.
been part of that team, and he would have been
100%.
part of that winning team. So yeah, it was awesome to see. It's like, and I mean, throughout the whole thing, like obviously, like they had talked about it before and showed it and all that stuff, but it just means something different when
Yeah.
with the win and everything too. Even, and I don't think it was like, even if they won silver, it would have been the same response. It would have been the same, because I mean, still, like that's the only time that's like they would be excited about winning silver is
Yeah.
for that reason. So
For sure.
yeah,
For
I
sure.
thought it was awesome, and love to see that kind of stuff in any sport, and especially in hockey, because it is
Unifying. It's unifying for sure.
yeah, and it's like these guys are serious competitors and rivalries on the ice. As soon as they're off the ice, they're just dudes. They're
Yeah.
just like there's no bad blood. I mean, some people might dislike some other people more, like not get along with them as much because
The
of
Kachucks.
whatever. But like at the end of the day, they're all still friends, and they all do the same thing, and they're people, they're friends,
Yeah.
they're family, they're whatever. Off the ice, and it's crazy, dude. It's awesome. But it was it was a good ending to the Olympics.
For sure.
Total.
For sure.
Yeah.
Did you see not Jack Hughes. Did you see Jack Eichel's post-game interview? Have you not seen that one? Of him crying? Dude, it gets the heart-wrenching, man, because basically just the interviewer is asking him, and he literally just starts sobbing. And he was all like, I'm sorry, like, I'm getting emotional. And she's like, no, it's understandable. And he was like, you really don't know truly how much this means to me. He's like, this is better than any championship I could ever win. And it's like, dude, like, once again, this is not a political show, okay? But, obviously, country can get chaotic sometimes, life can get crazy, but, like, stuff like this can truly, truly boost some morale, man. Like, for everybody, like,
yeah,
because hockey fans, there's all different kinds of hockey fans. Like, seeing something like this is good for the country.
Yeah, and I think it comes down to, no matter how you feel about a specific thing or topic or whatever, it's like when you're representing your country, it's not you're representing, the actions or anything like that. It's you're representing yourself, and you are your country. So it's like, at the end of the day, the people who are make up this country are the country. And it's like, you have to be proud of yourself and proud of the people who are there with you. And it's like, that's what you're supporting when you're supporting your country, not any other thing. It's like, it's in this moment right now, you have to be proud of yourself and proud of your country and who you are and where you come from and who you're playing for. It's like, yeah, that's what it's about. And the Team USA guys definitely showed that.
Oh, 100%.
They were
100%.
They were pumped. All of them singing the national anthem when they were doing it too. Like, it was awesome.
Incredible. I was just about to bring that up. And then, I can only hope Vinny Trocheck is living up to what he said out there.
I bet you he did. I bet you he
said, I'm
did.
getting messed up tonight. So,
I
And
mean,
I hope,
I mean, it's not like all he has to do is get on a plane and fly back to the U.S. tomorrow. Like, dude
dude,
can
if
just,
I was them, I would take full advantage and get insanely wine drunk in Italy. Why not?
dude.
They're drinking a bunch of, European beers and stuff in the locker room. I mean, ultimate celebratory drink right there. But just seriously,
Yeah.
like, like you were saying a second ago, hell of an Olympics. My first Winter Olympics I've ever really taken the time to watch. And what a great one
Yeah, I've
to
always
be my
been,
first one.
yeah, I've always been like, like in regards to all the other sports and also it's like just casual. It's like, like everybody's like, oh, the Olympics are on. Let me watch the Olympics.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I do have to say though, um, this is gonna be controversial. This is a hot take. This is an Olympics hot take. I'm sick and tired of curling, bro. I do not care about curling.
Whoa!
I don't care about
You
it.
need to relax.
No. Anybody who's saying they actually care about curling or like curling is performative.
My father-in-law, we talked about this, bro. He was a curler.
Playing it and doing it is one thing. That's fine. You could be a fan of it. But I'm saying the people who have never watched it before in their life, never even seen it, start watching it and they pretending they're like the biggest curling fan in the world. They're like, oh my God, curling. And then also just how much it was broadcast, bro.
We need to add some context for the fans of the show. Okay? Jordan drinks from time to time, but he's not a drinker. Okay? I am a drinker. So if I'm going to watch curling, you got to watch a drunk fella. Okay? You got to watch it a little buzzed up.
No. I don't have an issue. I don't have an issue with people watching curling. I just don't like that. Like, it seems like curling has become like the poster child of the Olympics when it should be hockey.
It 100% should be hockey. And I don't know if I talked about this a couple weeks ago, but the first game, USA versus Slovakia, or my bad, it was Slovakia-Finland. Slovakia-Finland, the very first game of the Olympics. Dude, I'm watching on YouTube TV, on NBC, and they cut it off before the first period's even over for like women's luges. I'm like, who cares? Who cares about that? This is literally the first time in 14 years we've had NHLers in the tournament, and you're going to turn it off?
I was watching the dedicated broadcast for hockey.
Well, yeah, see, I had to scramble to borrow somebody's Peacock. Yeah, so.
But also, it's like, anyway, my rant is over. Curling, no matter how hard they try, they can't make it cool.
That's fair.
And anybody who got really into curling because of the Olympics, stop. Save yourself. Don't do it.
That's the only time anybody ever pays attention to it. Like,
well, it's true. I actually did see a thing that was talking about like curling is a sport that gets like this like huge massive bump in views every 4 years, and then it just dies off and goes back to where it was before. Like,
it's an Olympic
for
sport.
a reason.
It's an Olympic sport.
I think it's fake too. I'm just saying. I think it's fake.
It's rigged.
I mean,
it's rigged.
Sweeping it is fake. Like, they don't do enough to the ice to change it. It's literally just whatever. I'm a hater, bro. I'm a hater. I'm born to be a hater. I gotta hate something. I can't go an episode without I hate on something.
You could have easily hated on Canada. I'm actually surprised you didn't hate on Canada a lot more this episode.
Like their hockey?
Yeah.
I see. Here's the thing. Like, I don't think they were bad though. Like, I'm not going around like, I'm not one of those people. Like, I'm not going around like, I see a lot of the comments are like, saying like, like boo-hoo, like cry about it, Canada fans or whatever, because I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that if they won,
Yeah.
It's like, you could be proud that your team won. Canada was the better team in that game, but they didn't win. And that's what it's about. Winning is winning, regardless of, it's not about who played a better game. And they don't give an award to say, that's there's a reason they don't do it like fights or whatever, where they score it at the end of the thing and say, oh, this guy won, even though, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's who wins the game, because it's about more than just outplaying your opponent. It's about, it's about winning the game. And, sometimes
that's what they did.
Sometimes you can be, getting beat up and like losing the game the whole time and somehow come away with the win. And that's why hockey's great.
Yep. Well, that concludes the Olympics. It's over. And kind of like how you started the episode, I have to admit, like, I'm ready for some NHL hockey to come back to my TV, man. Like, I miss it. I saw
this tweet. It's like, imagine being like one of the guys that's in Italy playing. It's like you're playing for the gold medal. Like, you just won the gold medal in the Olympics, and then you go back and the very first game back is like, I gotta play Who am I playing? Not the Canada. I'm playing the Philadelphia Flyers. It's like,
Random team.
it's like,
It's probably. I wonder if like the adjustment period is kind of strange, you know?
so actually they just talked about it. I just saw a thing about, so Bednar was talking about he probably will rest the guys that played in the Olympics on their next game, like just one game, just to let them kind of, reacclimate.
Well, it's easy
to,
for the Avs to do that. You know, like you got
Why,
a
bro?
head
Like half their
start on
team
everybody
went.
else. You
like
know?
half the team went to play in the Olympics, bro.
I know, but I'm saying you got a head start. Like you could. It must be nice to be able to like risk one game.
Hey, all these other teams should have done better.
True. Fair enough. Fair enough.
They did it themselves. It wasn't luck. It was skill.
It's gonna be nice, like for us too. I mean, how are we gonna adjust? You know, I feel like this is all we've talked about for the past like month and a half. You know,
Yeah. Yeah, we took that one little break there that first week when all the curling was happening, and now we're back.
So it's gonna be. I mean, we're gonna have to like no more Olympic talk. You know, so
No, we're allowed to talk about it, bro. Should I get it like a gold medal just to put over here, just like to
we
play?
should wear them like fake gold medals for the next like 2 weeks.
I mean, the medals that they give out are fake gold medals. I mean, they're not actually.
Dude,
gold
I found
medals
that
anymore.
out today, and that absolutely killed me. I was like,
Yeah.
"What is?"
I mean,
even
they
the
never
point?
were like solid gold, but like, come on, at least make it somewhat believable.
Yeah, yeah.
Or they got Timu gold medals.
Simu.
No, actually,
That's
probably not Timo. What's the what, Alibaba, bro? You could buy where
Oh,
you can
yeah,
buy all the
yeah,
bulk,
Alibaba.
buy all the bulk stuff.
Yeah, dude, that's hilarious. What's
Yeah,
the Chinese one?
That is it, Alibaba, isn't
Oh,
it?
is it?
Or is that
Oh, that's
No,
like the
no, no.
Middle Eastern one.
no? Alibaba is. I think it's like India, Indonesia, like that, like Southeast
Yeah,
Asia.
something like
I
that.
think. Wow, man, what's the other one? I know what you're talking about. There
There's
is
a
one that's like
W. I feel like.
I know
Is
what
it
you're talking about,
Wayfair? It's not Wayfair, is it?
no, Wayfair's the furniture thing. This is getting
Yeah.
wildly off topic now.
Okay, yeah, this is getting crazy. That's enough. Listen, y'all, it's been a great Olympics. USA is the gold medal champions of the world, best hockey team in the world. We're so excited to get back to NHL action. We hope you are too. It is going to be a great first week back, and hey, I can't wait for the trades to just start popping.
Yeah, it's about to start going off.
You know they've been talking
It was,
during this
tonight
Olympics.
at like 11:30 or whatever it ends. The isn't it like tonight at like 11:30 the roster freeze ends?
Oh, really?
I think so, something like that. Either today or
Oof.
tomorrow.
You imagine a brother gets traded while he's on the flight home, dude.
Yeah, no, it can't. It
Vince
doesn't know until
Trocheck gets traded to the Wild while he's on the way home.
yeah, he lands and he's like and it's like, by the way, you actually have to get on another flight right now.
Yeah, to Minnesota. Crazy.
Yeah, that's
But-
crazy.
Yeah,
Anyway.
we're ready, man. Thanks everybody for tuning into our Olympic coverage. Like for real, the engagement has been outstanding with the
Yeah.
Olympics.
Didn't have as much as we were planning on it, but things happen. We're just
Yeah,
guys.
I mean-
we're just some dudes.
But the amount of followers, I mean, we've gained like 65 followers since the Olympics started. It's a lot.
Yeah. Well,
So-
like you said, as always, that the engagement is always really good. Just just the interaction between everybody's awesome. So
Yeah.
love to see it.
We appreciate it. Go follow all the socials. Share them to everybody you know. Watch the show. Seriously, guys, watch the show. Come on. What's the point here if you just watch the clips? But thank you, and we will see y'all in the next one.
See ya.